Welcome everyone to Meow's Virtual Adoptions. My name is Rebecca and I am going to be your host today. I do realize that on our first event we did a lot of talking about the rescue and didn't show you any kitties. Well, today we're going to change that up and we're going to show you some kitties right off the bat, and then we'll talk a little bit about what the adoption prices are and a little bit about the adoption process, what you need to do, how you make an exchange, how to get your adoption application, etc., etc. So let's jump right in. I have two kitties today. Thank you, Claire, for sending your kitties to the virtual adoptions. And let's see, the very first kitty we have up is, I believe her name is Luna. And Luna is a gorgeous little kitty. She's 1 year old. She's just right at a year old. Little female. Her MRQ number is Z6-19-1. She was born in May of 2019. She's just a year old. Claire does tell us that she is a little bit shy around people, but given a little bit of time, this little lady will certainly come around, and she'll be a wonderful little family kitty. She does get along really well with other cats, so if you have some other kitties at home and you're looking for a companion for your kitties, she's going to be a wonderful addition. She does follow Claire around the entire household, so during the day. So, this is one of those kitties you'll probably never go to the bathroom alone again. Luna's a gorgeous little baby. I think I might have some other pictures up here of her. Yes, I do. And I'll throw those in there right now. So here's a couple of other still shots of her just hanging out. If you are interested in adopting Luna, what you need to do is go to our website and download the application first thing. You'll find that at meowzresq.org/virtual-adoptions. You'll find it there in two different formats. You'll find it as a Word document and also as a PDF. If you fill that out and send it in to meowzresq@gmail.com, remember, there are two O's and it's a Z, so meowzresq@gmail.com. The girls in the office will have your application available, and so if you do see a kitty on here that you're interested in, you'll already have your application in. What you'll do at that point is you'll call our office, and the phone number is right there at the bottom of the screen. It's 714-997-0868. Call our office, and what you'll need to do is leave your name, and you'll need to speak very clearly and slowly. Leave your name, your phone number, the name of the kitty that you're interested in, and their MRQ number if you know it. Luna's MRQ number is Z6-19-1. So name, phone number, kitty name, kitty MRQ number, and just let them know where you saw the kitty. If you saw it on Craigslist, if you saw it on the virtual adoptions or Pet Finder, that way they have a really good idea of where people are looking for these kitties. So go check out the kitty, go fill out the adoption application, get it sent in, and then give the office a call and let them know what kitty you're interested in. Now, if 4 or 5 people decide to call in on the same kitty, what they do is they go through the phone calls, and the first person that has their application in and has everything going and everything ready, they're the ones that are probably going to be the one that gets the kitty. So, we do our best to match the kitty to a good home, and we want to make sure that the home is a good match for the kitty. So we look at things both directions. Now, I do have one other kitty here today, and this is, I don't believe it's a sibling of Luna's. It's not Luna's sibling, but they are raised in the same house. So the same foster house. And that kitty's name is Victor. And Victor, I don't have any videos of Victor, but I do have these cute, most adorable photos of Victor, and he is a male, just under a year old, born in looks like early July of 2019. So he's coming up on a year old. His MRQ number is Solo 2-20-26. Now, that word solo is part of the MRQ number, so please make sure that you include that if you call our office. Again, our office phone number is there at the bottom of the screen, 714-997-0868. You'll want to go to our website, MeoowzResQ.org/virtual-adoptions, and download our adoption application. And once you do that, get it filled out and send it into our email address, MeoowzResQ@gmail.com. And that way the girls will have your application at the office. And when you do see a kitty that you're interested in, what you'll do is call our office, 714-997-0868. Make sure you speak slowly because you'll be leaving a message. Speak slowly. The girls will take your message down. They'll get back to you hopefully within 24 hours. It's it's very rare that we go longer than that. What you'll need to do is leave your name, your phone number, the kitty name, and the kitty MRQ number if you know it, and where you saw that kitty. And just speak very clearly and very slowly, and the girls will give you a call back as quickly as they can. Just to go over a few of the things that we talked about in the past, I want to make sure that you know what our adoption fees are and what they cover. Now, please remember that the MeoowzResQ office does reserve the right to adjust the adoption fees as needed. Occasionally, if somebody does adopt 2 kittens, we will give a small discount. Kitties that have been with us for a lot longer, we try and work with you the best we can to make sure that the kitties that we do have find great homes. And if we do find a great home, we don't want to we don't want the kitty to not go to a great home just because there's some financial issues. However, we do also want you to make sure that you are able to handle the financial issues that might come up. Some kitties, when they do get sick, if you take them to a vet, you're pretty much right away going to be paying about $200 for a vet visit. That's that's pretty much the minimum of what vet visits cost these days. But just so you know, when you get our kitties, you're getting a very, very good little kitty. Let's see. Let's make sure that you see what our prices are, what our adoption fees cover. So if you're looking for a kitty, one of ours, and you see a Siamese or Russian Blue or Ragdoll or Maine Coon, these are all what we consider exotic breeds. These are cats that many people want them, and when we get them, they go out the door pretty quickly. They get adopted very, very quickly. So a little bit of supply and demand. The adoption fee for those exotic breeds is a little bit higher. It is $200. The other kitties, your tabbies, your calicos, your tortoiseshells, your little orange tabbies and stuff, those are all going to be based on age. So if they're under a year old, then the adoption fee is going to run about $175. If they're over 1 year old, the adoption fee is about $150. Now, what all does that cover? And let me bring that little page up. What all does that cover? So the adoption fees cover, basically, you're going to get a cat that you're going to get the spay-neuter certificate. I'm sorry. So what does the adoption fee cover? You're going to get a cat that has been spayed. It's going to be fixed. So you do not have to worry about that. You're going to get a cat that's had its first FVRCP vaccination. When we bring kitties into our rescue, one of the things that they automatically get is their FERCP vaccine. When they're under a year old, they get two of those. They get two vaccinations. If they're over a year old, they get one, more as a booster shot. So we give them at least the very first vaccination if they're under a year old. If they're still within our care, between 3 and 4 weeks later, we'll give them the second vaccine. If you adopt them at that point, before we had a chance to give them that second vaccine, the vaccination does not cost that much. It's only like $10 or $12 at a vet, and you're going to be getting, with the adoption, a voucher for a free checkup with one of our partner vets. And during that visit, we try and work it so that your visit coincides with the timing of the second vaccination. So you can have it done there right at the vet's office. $10. It's not that big of a deal. Very easy, very quick. The adoption fees also cover, when cat comes into our rescue, we always give it deworming medication and we give it a flea treatment. Sometimes we got to give them a bath. Sometimes we just need to give them a little bit of Revolution or Advantage. Occasionally we have to go a little bit further and give them Capstar, something to kill the fleas and the eggs from the inside. But we do our best to make sure that these kitties are well prepared for your house, that there shouldn't be anything that you need to do aside from possibly getting a second vaccination. Your kitty should be happy and healthy and good to go and ready to be part of your family and no problems. The next thing I want to talk about really quick is I want to make sure that you understand, let's see, what you're getting when you're getting a kitty. So first thing that's going to, sorry about this. Got to figure out where everything's at. First thing that you're going to get when you adopt a kitty from us is obviously a happy, healthy kitty. Now, these are kitties that, a lot of times we take them in off the streets. Some people bring them to us. So occasionally they're cats that have been with the family for a while and they're being rehomed. So one of the first things that we do is we make sure that they're vaccinated. We make sure that they're spayed or neutered. We make sure that they've been given deworming medication, and just in case, we also make sure they've had flea medication in the last 30 days. And then we do our best to socialize them with our families. They do go to foster homes, so every foster home is a little different. Some foster homes will have kids, some will have kittens, some will have older cats, some might have dogs. Every location is going to be a little bit different, and we do our best to socialize these cats when they come into our rescue so that, they're people friendly, and, nobody wants to adopt a kitty that you can't touch. So all of these kitties, we do our best to make sure that they're around people, that they're used to people. Now, occasionally, some cats are going to be much shyer. They're going to be scared. They come off this. A lot of times, they come from the streets, and they're used to humans, throwing things at them and not treating them very well. So, if you do adopt a kitty that is a little shy or scared or timid or hides, be patient. I can't emphasize that enough. Be patient. Let them come out at their own pace. Let them learn that it's okay to trust you, and it's okay that you're safe and you're not going to hurt them. And as long as you show patience and love and just, give them unconditional attention and love, they're going to learn to trust you, and they're going to bond with you, and they're going to come out. I had a foster of my own at one time. His name was Jinxie, amazing cat. His owner had passed away, and he had to sit in the shelter for over 30 days because he was part of the estate, and we could not rescue him for 30 days. Once he came to my house, he hissed and he spit and he swatted and clawed, and he wanted nothing to do with people. People had not treated him very kindly, and I let him into my isolation room, which is my second bedroom, which I don't use. And he found his way into a dark corner in my closet and sat there. And for almost 3 months, I would go in every day and sit on the bed and just open the closet just a little bit so he could see me. And I would sit on the bed and read out loud. And after a few months, he started, poking his head out and checking me out and stopped spitting and hissing at me. And then I would start leaving the door open, and he started coming out at night. And, all of this happened over the course of about 3 months, but it did take some patience and, unconditional love, and just showing him that it was okay to trust somebody. And he would come out and finally sit near me in the living room, and then he would sit at my feet, and he would follow me all over the house. Eventually, somebody came by my house and wanted to meet him, and when they did, they fell in love, and they decided to adopt him, and he is now the king of his castle, and he is a single kitty at home, and he is well loved. I have received pictures of him rolled over on his back, getting belly rubs, and just having the time of his life. What an amazing kitty. So even if a kitty does come to your house and he's scared and hides, just show love and patience, and they'll come out. They will. It just takes time. So again, like I said, happy, healthy kitty. The next thing you're going to make sure you get is you're going to get a kitty medical record. And that medical record is, let's see, do I actually have one? No, I don't. So the medical record is basically just everything that we know about that kitty medically, put on a piece of paper. Actually, I do have a sample medical record. I'll just pop that right up here. Basically, it just shows everything that we know about a kitty. It will show whether or not it's had its vaccinations. It will show the name. It will show an impound number if it came from a shelter, whether or not it's fixed, where it was fixed. A lot of times we don't know that, so we have to write in prior to intake, which is basically means that it was done before we got him. It will show any kind of medication that we've given a kitty, and any notes, whether they've been tested for anything, any vaccinations we know about. Everything that we know medically about a kitty will go onto that medical record. So the next thing that you're going to get from us is going to be a voucher for a free checkup. So the checkup is basically a checkup with one of our partner vets. And what you'll do is you'll go in and just get a checkup with them and make sure that you see that you are getting a healthy kitty. We do our best to make sure that everything about that cat is healthy and he's happy and socialized. And the voucher is just a way for us to clarify that and verify it. So just make sure that when you get the voucher, make sure you use it, and make sure that you go to one of our vets and to have them checked out. The next thing you're going to get is the spay or neuter certificate, assuming we have one. Again, a lot of times kitties are they've been fixed, possibly in a TNR program, which stands for trap, neuter, release. Sometimes they get fixed in a program like that, or previous owner fixed them, and we had no idea where the kitty came from. If that happens, we just put down that it was fixed before we got them. We do have a lot of times our vets will check them out and issue us a statement that basically says that they checked them out and they do find them to be altered. So if we have it, we get it to you, and you have everything. You have everything that we have. The last thing you'll get in your envelope is basically the receipt. It does have you sign a couple of things at the bottom, or initial a couple of things at the bottom, basically saying that you're not going to you're not going to give the kitty away. If something happens, you let us know, and the kitty comes back to us. So we take care of the kitty from when he comes in, and if something happens, we want to continue that care. down the road. So that is that. Next page I want to bring up here is I want to show you a list of the links that we have here. I did set up a page on our website that has a lot of stuff. If you go to our website, meowzresq.org/virtual-adoptions, you're going to find our adoption application up there, both Word and PDF formats. You'll find a couple of links to donate if you're interested in doing that. You can donate via Network for Good, which is an amazing organization that I just love working with them. The other organization we use for donations is PayPal. You can use your PayPal account on that or a credit card, going through that, easily done. There are also a couple of links on there to other ways to help MeoowzResQ if you're interested in that. And actually, let me bring that page up for you so you can see it. So here is our web page so that you can see what's on there. You'll see that it shows our YouTube channel link. There, here in the middle, is the adoption applications. And there again is the adoption fee guide. So again, the Meows office reserves the right to adjust those fees as needed. Sometimes we do give some discounts for people who are taking 2 kitties in or more, or older kitties. Here toward the bottom is a section called Want to Help. Basically, it's different ways, different websites that we've kind of partnered up with that, for example, if you shop at Ralph's here in Southern California, you can actually set up on your Ralph's account a way to donate a portion of whatever you spend to a nonprofit, and MeowzResQ is listed there, so you can choose MeowzResQ. Same with Amazon Smile, Chewy.com. I believe they give a discount, and they also give us a portion of anybody's who is a first-time shopper at Chewy. And then there's a couple other things. You'll also see here there's our Amazon a link to our Amazon wish list, which is where we list a lot of the physical items that we can use here in the rescue. Food, paper towels, Clorox wipes, bowls to eat, have the kitties eat food out of. Stuff like that, beds, blankets, things like that. It's all on that wish list. So if you get a chance, go check it out. We would appreciate anything that you'd be willing to put up there. And there, here at the bottom, is the 2 donation buttons that I spoke about, the Network for Good and the donate through our PayPal. If you are going through PayPal and you don't want to use one of our links, just make sure that you're putting in meowzfundraising@gmail.com as the address to use, and it should go to us. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see, what else do I have here? Don't have much else, but let's go back and look at those kitties one more time so you can see them. I want to bring up, here's Miss Luna. Again, she is a female, just at a year old. Her MRQ number is Z6-19-1. Go to our website, go to that virtual adoptions page, download our application, fill it out, and send it into MeowzResQ@gmail.com. Once you get the application in, it's super easy. Give our office a call. You'll leave a message. The phone number is 714-997-0868. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. And if you give our office a call, just let them know, speak very clearly, very slowly, leave your name, your phone number, the name of the kitty that you're interested in, the MRQ number of that kitty, if you know it, and where you happen to see that kitty at, and they will give you a call back as soon as they possibly can, just to make sure that they go through and they put everybody's name on the list, and they start calling people back in the order that they were called. Let's see, what else do I have here? If you do adopt a kitty from our office and they say, come to the office and pick your kitty up. Well, first of all, when the office calls you and you basically talk about the kitty, they kind of do a little bit of an interview of you to make sure that you're a good fit for, your home is a good fit for the kitty, and the kitty's a good fit for your home. What they'll do at that point is then make arrangements with the foster. So it's maybe that you meet them at the foster's home. It may be that maybe the foster meets you at a Petco, or you can always meet at our office in Santa Ana. Now, what you'll need to when you go to pick your kitty up to take the kitty home, you need to, let's assume you're going to our office to make the transfer. What you'll need, first of all, is only send one person, one adult. We don't want any more people in the office than is absolutely necessary. Don't bring your kids. It's not a place for the kids to be hanging around. We want to make sure that everybody is safe, not just you, but we want to make sure that the girls in the office are safe as well. So if you go to our office, make sure you're wearing a mask, and gloves would be smart, would be a good thing too. If the girls in our office get sick, our whole organization shuts down. We don't want that to happen. We want everybody to stay safe and healthy. And so go to our office, wear a mask, wear gloves. It's not just for you, it's for the girls that are there too. Again, if you're going to the office to pick your kitty up, bring a carrier. Make sure the carrier is big enough for the kitty to stand up and turn around. I know there are a lot of sizes. I believe the one that I have seen usually runs about $40. It's a hard case. Runs about $40. I believe at Petco's. I'll make sure to find it and put it on a page here so that you all can see a good size for a carrier. Just make sure it's big enough for the kitty to stand up and turn around in. We don't want them cramped. Especially if you're going to get a big kitty. Maine Coons are huge cats. Make sure that you're getting, you're getting a big carrier for them to stand up and turn around in. Also, you'll want to bring a small blanket or a towel and place it in the bottom of the carrier so they have something soft to stand or sit or lay down on. They're going to be scared. They don't know what's going on, and we want to make sure that they are, that the transition is as easy as possible for them. Lastly, the way you can make a payment is either bring cash or a credit card. The girls in the office can run a credit card or debit card. We don't accept checks. So if you can bring cash or credit, that is a big help. Let's see, what else do I have here? I do want to bring up that on May 5th, on the 5th, it's a Tuesday, the Giving Tuesday organization is one of the big donation days of the year, and it happens in November. And what they decided to do in response to the COVID-19 coronavirus thing going on, the lockdown and everything, they're going to have a day of global unity. It's going to be on May 5th. It's a Tuesday. And if you go to www.givingtuesday.org, there's a lot of information up there about it. They're spreading the word using hashtag #GivingTuesdayNow. It's pretty awesome. If you get a chance, go check it out. We would be more than, over the hill if you were willing to donate to us during that. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Giving Tuesday, May 5th. Check it out. Hope we see you then. The other kitty that I had here today, let's see, up there right now is Luna. The other kitty I had today was Victor. Let me put his page up here so you can see him. Victor, a very handsome young man. He's not quite a year old yet. He looks like he could be a big kitty. Male, his MRQ number is Solo 2-20-26. Again, give our office a call. Phone number 714-997-0868. Go to our website, meowzresq.org/virtual-adoptions with an S there on the end. And you can download our adoption application from there. What you'll need to do is fill it out, send it into our office at MeowzResQ@gmail.com, and then you'll give our office a call, leave a phone number, leave your name. You'll be leaving it on the answering machine. The ladies in the office do try and return calls within 24 hours, so you should be able to get a call back pretty quickly. We do our best to match the kitty to a home and the home to the kitty. So if, say for example, you may be interested in Victor, you call, leave your information, get your application in, and our office calls you and Victor's already been adopted. Don't be upset. There are other kitties. We do try and make sure that we have other kitties that are similar to what you saw maybe in Victor. We work with you the best we can. We try to find you a good kitty, and all I can say is kitties are. I've got kitties all over me. I've got one sitting here in my lap. Say hi, Nala. I've got another sitting on my side over here, down here beside me. So I've got kitties all over the place. 3 of my kitties are rescue kitties, and I have 5, so they're pretty amazing. So, we do our best to make sure that you get a kitty that is right for you. I realized I just said 3 of my kitties were, 5 of my kitties are rescue kitties. 3 of them just came from MeowzResQ. So, we're glad to have you with us, guys. I'm not going to take up any more time. Glad to have you with us. Thanks so much for coming and checking things out. I hope you see one of the kitties that you're interested in today. If you have any questions, give our office a call, 714-997-0868. And we'll see you next time.